kick it. How you doing? Beautiful day. Ship ahoy. $78 miles to Canada. A little rough out there today. The GoFundMe thing for what? Yeah, we don't know you, so we're not going to do that. You can't come onto channels where people don't know you and start soliciting money. It is, isn't it, Alyssa? Yeah, it's beautiful out here. It really is. What's up, man? I'm here at Lake Huron. I take a lot of good videos, too. This is like the not good video, you know? But the good video I'll upload. I come out here and I do a couple gummies and I imagine Ginger and Marianne putting on a sex show on the beach. Use the sativa. Yeah, I kick Gilligan's ass and I beat the fuck out of the captain. I tell him to get lost. We're filming some porn instead of this stupid made-up show. I got a hell of an imagination when I'm on a gummy. Okay, they forgot to put the mushrooms on my pizza. I'm about ready to go back there and kick their ass, and then I think, come on, motherfucker. That's your big problem today. They forgot to put mushrooms on your pizza. Hey, Penny. Look at this, eating this nice piece of pizza. I got some nice videos I'm going to upload of this. Penny, I don't think that's that big a deal to you when somebody forgets to put the item on your pizza. Don't wait till you retire, Double A. You could be face down tomorrow in your Cheerios. Just go. It's good as hell. I gave him a $5 tip. I should have checked it first. Forgot my mushrooms. Hey, Alistair, get the fuck out of here. Fucking scammer. Probably on fucking dope. We don't even know you're a dumbass. And you're on here soliciting money. Beat it. Go get a fucking job. Yeah, thank you. And quit lying to people. Fucking scammer, and brush your teeth and go get some floss. Hey, James. Yeah, thank you. I'm doing great. Daisy's down in Georgia. If you guys were here, I'd share my pizza with you. This is such a gorgeous view, man. I'm not shitting you. 78 miles straight across Canada. She's doing good. Marty spoils the shit out of her. Hungry Howie's. It's good as hell. Except they forgot my mushrooms. At first I opened the lid and I thought, you motherfuckers. And then I got my Tai Chi hat on. And I breathed out. And I let all the stress go with my breath. And I did that 5 times in a row. And then I thought, that's all that happened to you today is they didn't put mushrooms on your pizza. And I became enlightened. And I forgave them for it. And I went back there, I turned around, I did a U-turn. And I said, I was crying, and I said, I want to give you a hug. It's like, why? It's like, because you forgot my mushrooms, and I was really angry at both of you. And I put it in the right context and perspective, and I realized that you're busy and you're not making any money and you hate your job. And then I just want to give you a big hug. Hungry Howies. I want to hug both of you. It's okay you forgot my mushrooms, both of you. I'm not angry at it. I mean, what do I expect? You were probably thinking of killing yourself when I placed my order, because you know you're going nowhere. You're slowly going broke working here, and that's a hell of a distraction. I just want to send my love to you. You know? And they said, oh, let us make you another one. It's like, no, I will not let you do that. I am eating this one. I've grown so far mentally since my last breakdown. I've learned to put things in perspective. The old me surfaces here and there. I lifted the lid of that thing and there were no mushrooms, and I thought, you motherfuckers. The old Tom Reed. And then I said to myself, God, they can't get good help anywhere. And then the calm set into me. That's what I think. Yeah, begging off the internet to strangers. I just can these fucking people automatically. Probably want some fucking fentanyl. I'm fed up with these fuckers lying to me like this. I took a good fucking for 3 years straight. And then the goddamn light bulb finally came on. My dumbass actually thought they were buying sandwiches. God damn, man. Fucking taking the new shirts, throwing them in the trash. Taking the food cards and selling them for half. You just can't win. Yeah, live and learn. I did. You couldn't have fucking told me anything anyway going into that. I learned everything the hard way for some reason. I'm always suspicious of the truth. So I go in there like a bull in the china shop, and I get it broke off in my ass every time. But it wasn't that big a deal. Everybody has a story, you're right. I went from wanting to help them and get them back in the throes of life to wanting to set a fucking bear trap for them in front of the dope house. For the lies they told. And then I started reading about stoicism, being stoic. How do you pronounce it? Stoicism? How do you pronounce that, Jabo? Being stoic. Stoicism. I became stoic. I didn't know it until I read a book on it. And everybody's got their own slant on it, what it means. I've basically boiled it down to getting a good fucking and keeping a smile on your face. Acting like it doesn't bother you when it does. That may be a twisted way of looking at it. Stoicism. Oh, okay. Stoicism. Stoicism. Okay. Investigating. Yeah, I'm investigating in pornography. Nah, not right. Building this new house. Nah, not really. I don't fuck with that shit that much. I got a friend of mine that runs a huge hedge fund. He's always trying to talk that shit to me, but I wish it interested me more. I should have a lot more money than I do. But really, as long as I got enough not to work, that's enough for me. When I'm on OnlyFans and that 19-year-old decides to take out that 2.5 foot double dong, I want to be able to afford at least an hour. Yeah, Larry, they are. No, thank you. Thank you. No, to answer your question, no. I'm at the age now where I can't afford to lose it. Well, I'm happy, all right. Happy, that's an understatement. Satan right in my living room. You just click on any button and there's like 10,000 young, gorgeous women willing to do anything. And I think to myself, God damn, man. Has my ship come in? Stoicism. Stoicism. Oh, okay, thank you. Now, you've come a long way since you first started teaching, J-Bo. No longer can you say to your peers, this stupid son of a bitch is never going to pronounce this. You have to enlighten them and to form a better way of communicating. My religion, if it feels good, do it. It's never let me down. I got Tai Chi going for me, too. There's white caps as far as the yellow flags flying. When the yellow flag's flying, that means take your stepchildren swimming. When the red flag's flying, it means take your estranged wife swimming. See, I find myself regressing right now and getting mad again about the mushrooms not on my pizza because it doesn't taste as good. And my dumbass tipped him. I'm having a deja vu. This is Lake Huron. This is Taos Bay. 78 miles. Canada, right across the water. Beautiful, pristine waters. One of the 5 Great Lakes. They jammed that into my brain as a little kid. How do you remember the Great Lakes? Holmes, Homes. I kept spelling it like Johnny Holmes as I got older, and I could never figure the one last legs because there wasn't one. I added a letter. It's Homes, not Johnny Holmes. Holmes. I come out here and I play Beatles records backwards. Yeah. It's like, Tommy, do you know how to remember the Great Lakes? It's like, yeah, I do. How? Johnny Holmes. It's like, who's that? It's like he's this guy with this huge dick that did a lot of uh, dirty movies in the 70s and 80s. She said, well, that's not a good way of remembering the Great Lakes. Oh, cool. Oh, my God. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I remember that happening, yeah. These Great Lakes will drown your ass in a fucking heartbeat. I mean, I'm very careful. I'm not that great of a swimmer. You know, I don't fuck around with it. Yeah, the teacher was, who's that? It's like Johnny Holmes. Johnny Wad. It's like, ask your husband who it is. Old Johnny Wad. I told you this before. This is one of the higher levels that I ever reached in humanity. Just rubbing elbows with a true star. I had lunch with Johnny Holmes. Yeah, but that's processed food, Drifter. They're not making anything in front of you. That fucking tubed roast beef that they're sliced in front of you, it doesn't matter if they sliced it then or a fucking month ago. It's processed meat and cheese. It's not fresh fucking anything. Oh. Oh, that's a good one, Penny. Jersey Mike's is not fucking fresh anything. Maybe the vegetables or that fucking bread they cook. But the meat is like, fuck, could be a year old. So is the damn cheese. Slice it out of a big fucking plastic tube. I can't believe you're buying into that horse shit. Fresh? It's like, what the fuck? This would be like serving fresh dinners and like microwaving them. Yeah, but there's places you can where it's not. Where it's not. Yeah, it's not calm today. I mean, it is compared to a lot of places. I mean, I like Jersey Mike's, but it's no fucking all natural. You can count on that, man. You're eating more fucking phosphates and preservatives than you eat in most places. That's processed lunch meat. I mean, when did you see cuts of meat that were round? I want my stuff kosher. I want it killed sanitary and in a certain way and not cruelty. Yeah, I eat it too. I mean, you know how it is nowadays. It's not, like I said, talk to a physician, a family practitioner, or internal medicine guy. All the natural people are dead. There's a fluke genetic connection to here and there. They'll show somebody on one of these morning talk shows that's 105 doing 500 sit-ups, but I'm talking about the normal old Joe. Yeah, I don't like Firehouse subs, really. I don't like them that much. I'm surprised I like these Jersey, but I'm just not into lunch meat that much. I like a good Jewish deli. They don't fuck around with that shit. You open a Jewish deli and try that Jersey Mike shit, you're gonna get a fucking chair across your fucking forehead. Some old Jew that knows what's what. From the Bronx. She's gonna be suspicious anyway. When a fucking 2-foot sub is only $19, she's gonna be on her A game. You try and bullshit her with a Jersey Mike, you're gonna get a jar of fucking matzo ball across your fucking forehead. Yeah, you're not bullshitting these Jews. They say Jews are cheap. Nah, they're good investors. That's different than being cheap. They'll pay for quality shit, including lunch. Most Jews I know, they won't even fuck with a sandwich that's under $20 because they know it's bullshit. They know it's some Jersey Mike Christian fucking ramrod. These fucking Jews, they don't put up with bullshit. The bread either. No, they want Jewish rye. None of this fucking horse shit. No, I told you that's no shit, Jim. Yeah, yeah. These people are fucking nuts, man. Yeah, ran abortion. She's dead. Yeah, all is natural, man. There's something behind science. You can believe it or not if you want. It's your choice to take what path you want in life. Like I'm sure this fucking hungry Hollies, if you're with some of these motherfuckers that, they run around eating wheatgrass and fucking pine nuts and all this fucking shit. Yeah, that's cool. You can do it. And it probably is healthier than eating hungry Howies for sure. But I'm not even sure of that. I'm eating fucking a lot of carbs and fucking processed pepperoni. God knows what they did to the fucking cheese. But, if I ate totally the right way my whole life compared to the way I eat now, what am I going to get? Another fucking year? Fuck that. You'll drive 200 miles down the road looking for lunch when you're that vegan bullshit. That's a huge flag with women, too. You'd be dating them. They got a good body, good job, talk to them on the phones, had a nice conversation, cultured, like the arts. And then you scroll down to the bottom, vegan. It's like, oh, fuck. Yeah. I can just sit here, watch her steaming on the couch while I'm cooking a 12-hour brisket that she's never going to eat. Even the Jews saw through that shit. They'll eat the shit out of brisket. Whitefish. If you look at the whitefish contracts, a lot of times they're Jewish outfits out of New York. Whitefish dip, that kind of thing. Yeah. Jabo put it in context. There's just see. I think again, that's not a good example of irony. That someone would be vegan, however you pronounce it. How the fuck do you pronounce that, Jabo? As long as you're giving me instruction today. It's just that's not ironic. How would you describe that, Jabo? That a health nut running the Boston Marathon, all this bullshit. Eat healthy and they're dead. Well, other than ironic. Come on, get your fucking thesaurus out and start paging through that thing. Wasn't. Hey, Blue. We're talking about kosher corned beef. Vegan. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm communicating in a more effective manner. That sure sounds better than dumbass. Thank you. Vegan. 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 Yeah, it's like they got everything going for them. They don't eat meat. It'll turn into an argument if you push it enough. It's like, well, there's such, they put a lot of methane in the atmosphere and the ratio between waste and what they're doing to the environment compared to food source. Well, where do you get your protein? She said, oh, I get it a lot of ways. Soy tastes like shit. Beans taste like shit. I mean, beans are what you eat when you're in fucking World War II and it's easy to transport and stays in a can a long time. Who's eating fucking beans when you're not like under duress? You go out to dinner, it's like they ask the waiter 50 fucking questions. It's like, are these beans? Where do these beans come from? Fuck, he doesn't know. It's like, they come out of a can. Oh, I don't want beans. Do you like fish, man? Oh, no, I don't eat fish either. There's PCBs all over. You know, no. Lettuce, is it romaine or leaf? It's iceberg lettuce. I don't want that. It's no nutrition. It's like, well, what the fuck are we going out to eat for? Yeah. It's like, would you like some cheese? Is it got the yellow dye in it? Yeah. Why don't you just eat the fucking plate, bitch? It's like, I don't appreciate you calling me those words. It's like, we've been here for 45 fucking minutes, and you haven't even ordered yet. Uninformed, yeah. Yeah. Then I start getting mad. You know, you get argumentative. You don't like them. You decide to start fucking with them. You know the date's south. It's not been fun at all taking them out to a nice dinner. I said, I gotta go back to these old horrors I'm used to dating. Just fucking eat a goddamn 3 pound ribeye like it ain't shit. Dessert too. Get half fucked up. Have them blow me on the way home. I gotta cut this cultured horse shit out. I try to be as romantic as I can on those dates. I think a lot of times to myself, what would J-Bo do? Yeah. I bet they did. Did they get the screen? Did they get the screening? The colonoscopy? It's pretty high to die from that now. It's not like breast cancer sneaks up on you. Yeah, see, Penny, that's what when they steal all the bees' honey, that's what they replace it with, high fructose corn syrup. And they got enough nerve to go on national TV and say that's why the bees are dying, is because of colony collapse. Yeah, it's because of that bullshit. You're stealing all their natural honey and you're giving them that cheap Chinese high fructose corn syrup. You're right. Bingo. You stay quiet. Yeah, you know the date's gone south with me. I start getting vulgar. I don't give a fuck anymore. I know that they're not going to like it, but I don't care. It's like, Sally, we've been here an hour yet, and there's not a fucking thing on the menu that you want. You don't want the bread, you don't want the salad, you don't want fish, you don't want meat. Why are we even out here? And she just, well, fine then. If you're going to be that critical of what I'm doing, it's like I am critical. We're out to dinner. You know, you want me to get some fucking uh, goddamn sugar-free tomato paste and put it on a fucking Ritz cracker? I mean, what is it? 51. Wow. You got to be kidding me. Routine screening. Yeah, but she didn't have colonoscopy screenings before that one, did she? Holy shit. 51. No pun intended, sorry. God damn. Yeah, but if you think about it, you guys know how fast the years go by. I mean, is it that big a deal from 51, 61, 71? I mean, really? No, it's not, I don't think. I mean, I'd rather live to 71 than 51, but it isn't like, you're getting taken out on your tricycle. Yeah, not really. These years just flying by. I mean, we're all in the same fucking boat. And in a fucked up way, sometimes I think, like, when people die, all the bullshit they miss. I think of that, like some of the people that skipped COVID, a collapsing economy, fucking inflated house values, shitty jobs, world conflict, shooters in malls and schools. Oh, she drank heavenly. Well, there you go. That's what it did it. Yeah, there's a link to colon cancer and heavy drinking. I mean, maybe it could have been something else. Well, yeah, colon cancer. Well, Simple Life, she just dodged going tits up with colon cancer. Candace, Simple Life is a sweet person, man. She really is. She reminds me of Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. Yeah, my grandfather lived Short of 100. Yeah, you wonder what the origin of that heavy drinking was. Was it, just the gene, the combination of the gene and the upbringing? You know, somebody that has that much going for them, and she derived a lot of pleasure from drinking. Yeah, Candace is like super sweet person, man. I mean, she really is a good person. Just as innocent. Oh, genes and upbringing. I mean, to me, that stuff's thought provoking, though. Here we are talking, and she's dead. Yeah, it's hard to like, it's so. To me, nothing is as humbling as death. That just shuts you the fuck up right then and there, man. Stops you dead in your tracks. Gets you thinking. It's like, God, I can't believe they're not around anymore. I still think the origin of sorrow is basically your own selfishness of missing the company of that person. That's what it basically boils down to. Your own selfishness. Mine too. Yeah, she's a really sweet person, Candace. She's just this nice, just stays positive, just a sweetheart. My mom was 62 when she died. Whoa. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, no, she's in training right now. She's got a customer service job on the phone. She's in training. Imagine you could just sit out here for like $12 a year, pass. I could sit out here forever. Yeah, he died just short of a couple years of 100. Big drinker. Yeah, I just sit here and let my mind wander. The beauty of it is nobody's here. I mean, if you had to buy a spot like this, it'd be like crazy expensive. Nobody's here. You can come over here for like nothing. It's weird. I think it is too, yeah. I ponder it. Ships at sea. Oh, big time, yeah. Sure is. That's why I got lucky. I'm not an alcoholic. My parents were both drinkers. Neither's my sister. I mean, I can take it or leave it, to be honest with you. But, that alcoholic brain, like they can never get satisfied. They just keep drinking and drinking. I just saw some guy, TV anchor out in Washington. He just got his job fucked up. Kept getting drunk driving tickets. Yeah, I mean, I could take it or leave it, but I'd rather take it, I think. I think like a good glass of wine. I think it enhances things. On my Match.com's dates, I get there and I think to myself, I wouldn't bang this fucking broad for $1 million. And then we start drinking. And usually about halfway to 3/4 of the way through the bottle, I start thinking, shit, she's not looking too bad. Yeah, there's a transition period, though. I gotta watch it. It's a very fine line between them looking better and being able to perform like my legendary self. Hey, my enemy. Yeah, it's a fine line. One more drink and I'm a dud. That's why now I go for intellectual stimulation. There's no letdown. I just go out with some fucking hillbilly white trash Christian hayseed that just mispronounces the name of all the famous poets. I think to myself, God, what a dumb bitch. But I don't show my hand. I know what she's getting at, even though she's mispronouncing their names. I don't let it bother me. I don't. I just let her slaughter them all. Yeah, beer goggles, they work. Fucking A. I just let her slaughter them all. I don't give a fuck. I got bigger fish to fry. She said, are you getting tired? I'm thinking, is this fucking night ever gonna fucking end? God damn, why do I do this? My suggestion to older women that are trying to date is to bring your balance statements and your tax returns. I try to help her. I'm gonna set my cameras out here right now. If anybody wants a custom video, I mean a good one, like okay, you just let me know, man. I'll send it to you on an SD card. None of this grainy bullshit. You can just plug that fucker in. No commercials, nothing. Seriously, it's a lot better. Like if you like this shit, you know, help or whatever. You just take it and you'll always have your own copy. No bullshit. No commercials showing up. I'm gonna go place my camera out here. It's a little chilly here today. Oh yeah. Muskrat love. Captain and Tennille. They took that song off the radio because they said it inferred sex. Fuck. Now fast forward and look at today. Are you shitting me? No wonder the captain was a heavy drinker. Looked like he was on meth all the time. Drank too, just stared at that keyboard with it. Tennille treated him like shit. Just pounding out those simple songs. Muskrat love. Poor captain. I think he was sexually abused. Had to wear that stupid fucking hat all the time. Yeah, always wearing sunglasses, yeah. Yeah. I think he was probably get a beating when he got home from Tennille. If he looked at her. That poor son of a bitch probably got handcuffed to his bed every night. Yeah, they thought muskrat love was too suggestive. Man, look at the world now. Fuck, you kidding me? These Kardashians are riding around in private jets, riding big black cocks and bragging about it. God. And they're worried about muskrats. Holy shit. Got Bruce Jenner getting sex changes. I don't even know what his fucking total deal is. Fucking weirdo. He turned out to be a big freak. Really, man, all our heroes and shit changing sexes. I had an old lady call me last night. It's working at one of these fast food places, and this fucking transgender, whatever the fuck it is coming on to her. And I told her it's sexual harassment. Go tell your boss. You know, when it's a guy coming after a straight girl, it's like the biggest fucking crime in the world. The old days. Now, if it's transgender and shit, they're still afraid they're going to hurt their feelings if they report them. It's like, no. It's fucking sexual harassment, man. I told her, go tell your boss. Tell this guy to quit talking this shit. Makes you feel uncomfortable. That's all you got to say. Yeah, that's no shit. That's true. Look at these freaks like trying to get on these girl swim teams and shit. Fucking Adam's apples. Fuck. Yeah, it's crazy, man. The world's nuts. Hey, this is a beautiful day. Let me set this camera. Kicking it, know what I'm saying? Yeah, custom videos. $29. You're not getting one. Oh, yeah. Man, it's windier than hell out here today. Wow, man. Shut up, I hate this thing. Oh, yeah, windy, man. It's cold out here. I shit you not. Starry, starry night. Oh yeah, man. It is cold. I'm not shitting you. I'm gonna put on a jacket, believe it or not. It's that cold, no shit. It's chilly as hell. What another beautiful sunny day. 4 cameras filming. A river? Flooding? Yeah, I had other people tell me that. Oh, sub pumps, that's a good idea. Nah, I'm just videoing this beautiful day. Just be kicking it, know what I'm saying? It's dry as hell here. No rain. I just sit here and just kick it, know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got 3 GoPros on the beach and then this big one. I run these for like an hour and a half. The reason I do so many GoPros, it saves a lot of time. Like let's say I want to do a 3-hour sleep video. Well, that's only 1 hour I've got to be here because I got 3 cameras. So even though it's similar, it's better than being here 3 hours if I don't want to be. That big one up there will run for 2 on 4K. Oh, really? Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, it's definitely dry. That's for sure. I'd rather be kicking it. Our Lord and Savior. I don't normally get meat on my pizzas, but at Hungry Howie's I do because they really slice this pepperoni like paper thin. It's like crispy. So damn good. Probably fell off a fucking truck somewhere in Yugoslavia and they got 20 tons of it at half price. Hey, Drowsy doll. She's duct taped in the back seat right now. She can't talk, Mary. I've got her in like an Adam and Eve outfit, the Eve. Grape leaves. That's all she's got on, duct tape over her mouth. She was talking too much today. I don't know. Probably in a straitjacket somewhere. Probably got arrested for stealing that furniture she claims I gave her. Vanilla Ice got in trouble for that too. Oh, 1 toke over the line. That's cool. I say she's probably in a straitjacket somewhere. I had a pack of those gummies, the indica, the ones that help you sleep. Took my 4th one last night. Sitting there laughing in bed. Just everything is funny as hell. I want Jabo to get me one of those laced ones. think one of my cameras might have fell down. Well, no, it didn't. Moon rock? Oh, okay. I go visit Jabo. Just put some of that shit on my matzo ball. I'm paralyzed. She'd say, how you feeling? It's like, well, other than not being able to move my hands and arms, great. Oh, cannabis. Penny, you're not messing with any of that out there, are you? Gummies? I bet it'd make that brisket cooking a lot more pleasurable. It was a perfect day, man. There's only like 3 people here. I just be kicking it. Oh my God. I just let life pass me by. This water is so clean. I mean, how can it be so beautiful looking? Don't even need to do anything to it, just don't mess it up. Oh, don't worry about it. You're not holding a gun to anybody's head. You're allowing them to make an informed decision. Well, J-Bo and I'd like to tell you we're doing the same, but that'd be an absolute false. But we take stuff that paralyzes us because we don't have jobs. We're not going to get called in the office and they're going to say, what are you two up to? I mean, what substance are you taking? It's like, no, it's none of your fucking business. We got paralyzed. Yeah, we took a little too much or the wrong thing, but we're doing jumping jacks now. There's an element of truth to that. These lakes aren't supposed to be this clear. It's fucked up the perch and walleye breeding. No, don't ever worry about that double A. I mean, if anything, go the opposite way. Please corrupt us. We don't want to hear anything that's going to keep us at something we don't want to do for another 30 years. Because we're towing the line. Fuck it. I think that'd be a good name of a restaurant, Zebra Mussel. You'd remember the shit out of that. Even the back of a boat, the zebra mussel. Jabo and I are just gonna like take natural substances, mind-altering drugs. We want to find nirvana. And we both know we can't do it sober. We want to tap. And look, there wouldn't be any songs on the radio worth a shit. What, Muskrat Love? Look what you got with two straight people. Just the dumbest, dorkiest, fucking boring song ever. It's a catchy name, I think. The Zebra Mussel. I think they would, yeah. There's a lot of interesting literature on those. They're doing actually funded studies on those now. With regard to like incest survivors and rape and all this shit. Yeah, it's another form of consciousness that you wouldn't get otherwise. And they say the difference between that and other modalities is that it tends to go away for good in many cases. And there's no side effect. It's natural. Fuck yeah. Yeah. Before we do it though, I want to get a large chicken suit. Like one of those kind when they're promoting like a new fast food place that sells chickens. Before we start doing that shit, Jabo. I just want to get into... Yeah, she recommends it, yeah. I just want to get into this chicken soup before I take mine. To get the full experience. Put some corn in your pockets and I'll peck it out of your hands. Why seek another level of happiness? Yeah, I'd definitely give it a shot. Yeah, Mary too? No, if Mary's taking that shit, it's got to be the gold standard. They some people, they want you to be with some person that keeps you safe, and I can tell all the women right here, at the very worst, if we all do mushrooms together, I'd like to be that person, and I promise you, the worst thing that's going to happen is you'll come out of your high with no panties and bras. I mean, really, I'm just going to be looking. Yeah. I hope that doesn't offend you. If I don't take one too, I'll try and put them back on before you wake up. It's just going to be pictures and movies, you know. I mean, Blue, you and Jabo may look like a couple lesbians in a couple shots, but please don't be offended. Oh, fuck yeah. Magic mushrooms. Yeah, it's going to be so great. We're going to actually feel spiritually connected. It's going to be so awesome. Yeah. No, let's do it, man. Let's just do it. Wait till I get this house built. Come down there. You tell if you're married, just tell your husband make up some fucking bullshit. Just tell him you're going down there to hunt rocks or some shit like that. Now get the magic mushrooms. Be just totally, to be black vultures walking around, Daisy. I'll see Daisy as just like an American bison when I'm on this shit. Oh, that's awesome. Nah, I found, and people will argue against this. I found that the lesbians and the gay guys are, in general now. Of course, there's always exceptions for everything, right? More promiscuous, even in a committed relationship. A lot of them have open relationships just because of that. Now, there's ones that are going to say I'm full of shit. It's no different, but that's just my empirical observation. Yeah, fuck yeah. No, that's awesome. She winked at you. You got to give it a try. Let me send you one of my GoPros for you to do it, though. Just wedge that little motherfucker in there between two big terry cloth towels. Go at it. I'll give you the supercharged batteries, and I'll cancel the beep when it runs out. Yeah. No, that's true. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. They're not going to arrest me. Nah, they'd have to go through so much bullshit to get to me. By that time, we'd flush them down the toilet. We're not too fucked up. Penny, you in on this? Penny will be down there. Penny will be, thank you, Jabo and Blue and Tom. I've reached nirvana. I feel so good right now. I don't want to go back to the liquor store in Texas. And then as the night progresses, we see Penny on the couch tearing something in half. It's like, what are you doing? It's her Bible. It's like, Penny, put that down. She said, I don't need this anymore. Yeah, I don't like the butch. That's the downside about real life lesbians. Now, in the porn I watch, they're two cute ones. I mean, they're marketing to old perverts like me. It's a no-brainer. Yeah, I don't like the butch one at all. Nah, fuck no. And two real life lesbians, man, believe me, I tried my whole life before porn was out as much to get them to do shit in front of me, and they wouldn't do it. That's just like, sacrilegious, an invasion of the beauty of two women, all that fucking bullshit. Yeah, you can forget it. If it's like a normal dyke relationship, fuck, they're not doing anything for your pleasure. You can fucking forget it. That's why I end up almost always paying two straight women. Give them a fucking 50% bonus. They act like they like it. That's the beauty of being a male. You don't even care if it's fake. You just want to see it. Fuck it. So weird. Now I get this fucking clown walking out in front of my camera. Yeah, I don't like the softball player type. Not at all. I mean, what guy? But again, that's the real lesbian. You know what I mean? And another thing too, these lesbians always seem like mad people. The one with the butch dyke and the other one. They're never like happy. It's just what I've observed. No, he was taking a picture. You never know when these fuckers. What I hate is they come up and start talking to me. That happened to me. That's why I left that race car bullshit the other night. These fuckers kept talking to me no matter where I sat. Just stupid ass conversation. Well, here he is again. Now what? No, you need that Asian one that does porn on the side. Now we're talking. You'd make a fucking killing at that. You can get those, like, that happy and sad face, Jabo. I bet if you did porn with that little Asian girl and her boyfriend, there's a whole subgroup of, like, people that like a younger couple and an older woman, that doesn't look like a fucking bench press queen. You'd make a killing. Yeah, I think I don't know what he's doing. He's got an electric vehicle. That's a big flag right there. Probably from Ann Arbor. Yeah, it'd be cool. It's so much different. It's so much different from women to men. Yeah, we're just trying to, like, put it out there how we see it. It doesn't necessarily mean it's accurate. I'll watch you. Let me when you get on OnlyFans. Oh yeah, that sounds perfect. Now is she banging her boyfriend on OnlyFans? Is that what they're doing on there? Kind of raunchy, perfect. Well, she sounds perfect. Super pretty, very girly, kind of raunchy. Sounds like you got a hold of my diary. God damn, man. What's left? God. That sounds fucking perfect. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is really pretty windy today. See if my cameras haven't washed off the rock. That happened last time. The fucking camera washed right off the rock on a little tripod. Went out about 10 feet, was heading out to sea. I thought somebody stole it. Shit, yeah, drowsy doll. I bet you'd like in on it, drowsy doll. This is much different than just that boring humdrum bullshit you're going to get on most chats. We talk about everything that we seek to enjoy. We chase our desires. No. Oh, that's awesome. That's perfect. Go on Pornhub and look at, like, older women seducing younger women. It's a huge seller. Yeah, I'm sure I've beat off to them at least a couple hundred times. Oh, that is so fucking awesome. Oh yeah, I love this girl. You never know, man. There's people that got weird fucking. It's not always like Ken and Barbie. Yeah, it's just like people. There's certain shit that turns them on. That's not the stereotypical image you'd think it would be. Listen to that big jet hauling ass. Bet that's a B-1B bomber. All right, have a good day, Ray. Look for KY jelly on sale. Just sitting here enjoying myself, not doing shit. Show them your AARP card. You guys don't know him, but Ken and I, he's been on coming to the channel since I started practically. We went all over the other day. Had a great time. We did a week's vacation in a day. No fucking around. 2 casinos, Sault Ste. Marie, Mackinac. Good dinners, good pizza. Fucking hauling ass. Saw the Mackinac Bridge from every which way you could. Up, down, sideways, both sides of St. Ignace, both sides of Mackinac. McGulpin Lighthouse. Just be kicking it. His name's Ken. You know, he never talks. He never talks. He's never in the chats. He watches them sometimes, but he never. Yeah, he's a cool guy, nice guy. We partied and shit. Had a good time. Got the good fish, everything. This is my favorite day right here. Almost no people here. And a beautiful windy day. I just like to get in a boat and just head out there for like an hour and then turn off the engine and just float. It'd be so cool. Yeah, no, he came up to West Branch actually from Detroit. We just partied. We'd just be kicking it. Yeah, just chilling, dropping anger. I wouldn't even drop an anger. I'd just let it blow me. Now this wind's coming out of the northeast today. Oh, a gorgeous day, man. Look out there. You just can't see. I think I'm going to change the view of my camera to farther out there. Just be kicking it and shit, know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. beautiful out, man. God, it really is. Yeah. Just breathe out. Shh. Let your negative energy flow out. Hell yeah. Just blow your energy. Let your stress out. Yeah, hell yeah. Just take all the negative vibes and all that mental negative imagery you have in your mind and just let it blow out. I mean, exhale. Like that. Like, let your muscles from your head all the way down just like get soft and don't do shit. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, blow out the negative energy. Yeah, breathe in the positive. Let's all brainwash the fuck out of each other for the next 5 minutes. Yeah. Just take the news you watched and don't let it alter your emotions. That's caused you to overeat, overdrink, seek a alternative form of consciousness, all because of your hobbies. You watch the news, you're watching runaway inflation, fucked up crazy politicians, school shootings. Yeah. I'll lead you to happiness. Yeah, that's fucking stupid ass shit. I saw that. That's almost as bad as Martha Stewart in a fucking bikini. See, now this is this negative energy. I'm like getting pissed about it. Really, it's her business getting one. It's an advertising shtick. You know, it's a freak factor. Yeah, pregnant man. Yeah, right. You just let this fresh water. Here we got a drought going on. Fresh water's a problem in the world. And look at this. Look at all these millions of gallons. Not a problem here. I think this is Jabo. I think we'll have to come over here during the mushroom fest. I never even smoked marijuana, to tell you the truth. But I'm willing to do some mushrooms. You'll be totally safe with me. Just bring some bear spray. When I freak the fuck out on the mushroom, you got a chance of getting out of there. Yeah, let's just go with it. Yeah. Blue, would you mind chaperoning on this? Would you just mind keeping the peace? Just blow out. Shh. Blow out the negative. I say to Jabo, hey. I say, Christine, this shit's wearing off. God damn, it'd be so damn fun. Don't run this bullshit by your nurse practitioner. They say we're not going to know what's in it, how much to take, none of that bullshit. That's the whole idea. You know, we've run that fucking regime our whole lives. Certain milligrams, how many times a day. We're fucking done with it. We're as miserable now as when we took the first one. We're going to an alternative form of therapy. Oh, good for you. You know, we're just going to be popping some of these fucking mushrooms. Just like letting our minds wander. We're going to be saying stuff like, all this bullshit we did. Careers, other relationships. And here we are finally at last. Home at last, Steely Dan. What a journey this has been. Let's say, Christine, hand me another one of those. And when I get in my chicken suit and I ask for another one, I hope you can soft sell me on I've had enough. We can go out and visit Blue and drink some Coors beers. Go down and see Penny. Cook some brisket. Yeah, Grand Funk. My wife was from where they're from. And we ran into them one time in a restaurant up there. They're from there, Grand Funk. Mark Farner. That's a good song, but I never really cared for Grand Funk too much. Yeah, you got to be careful with that though. I got labeled that bipolar too. And if you look at the DSM-5, it's the flimsiest definition in the world. They say in order to be bipolar 2 that you have to have one manic episode. I don't ever think I had a manic episode. And how could you just have one and be labeled bipolar 2? You know, the whole origin, there's quite a few publications on the DSM. It's a lot of fucking bullshit. Basically, the reason that was printed was so insurance companies weren't getting ripped off by mental health professionals. You finally had to come up with a diagnosis. And mental health just isn't that definitive. So, you know, when you get diagnosed as bipolar 2, you can't just like have this patient for the rest of their life. That's the whole thing between the DSM-5 and all the previous editions. I just take it with a grain of salt. But I think one of the shakiest, flimsiest definitions of a mental health issue is the bipolar 2. I think it's a crock of fucking bullshit. I wish the hell. Yeah, I love a manic episode. Be great. Yeah, that's what I think, Double A. Yeah. Yeah, bipolar 2. But bipolar 2, you only had to have a manic event one time and now you're bipolar 2. And because you weren't having them all the time, you weren't bipolar 1. It just sounds like bullshit. No, that's true. Yeah, you got that right. On your chart forever. Yeah, at this stage of the game, though, it doesn't matter. They can write in my chart whatever they fucking feel like. I don't care. You know, you're young, you're in a career and shit. You worry about that stuff then. But now, I don't care. I mimeograph it off and send a copy to my enemies. I'm not going to be held hostage by my diagnosis. I mean, can you say in earnest that you definitely did have a actual definitive manic episode? Yeah. No, at this point in the game, they can't. What you care about is getting it used against you. And when that's out the window, it's no big deal. I mean, it's like forgetting the mushrooms on my pizza. Big fucking deal. And besides, as time goes on, you read more about like creative, successful, intelligent people. I mean, I can't find any that are absent of that. I mean, they're just trying to like talk about all the negative things. There's a lot of good that comes along with being nuts. I mean, it does. It is bumps in the road. It's kind of difficult on long-term relationships, stuff like that. You get bored, but I wouldn't chalk it all off as bad. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had some really long bouts of not being able to sleep. All this stuff is like first cousins. Anxiety, sleep issues, tired. Like I'm kind of a thrill seeker guy. I got like I always have to be driving or watching porn or playing a fucking slot machine or driving out to Timbuktu or I just can't sit still. I just gotta like be doing something. Like fun too, not like boring. You know? Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, that would tend to fuck you up. Would you say you were close with your mother? Yeah, I think I do. I think I do like it. I look back at my like life and even how I am now. Like I need a lot of stimulus. Right. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I don't like killing animals. I wouldn't enjoy it. Fucking animals always on the defensive. Where else do you see someone with sky high cholesterol, 200 pounds overweight, on blood pressure pill, get tired getting out of a chair, claim they're the great white hunter? Yeah, it's like fucking bullshit. That's not even a sport, if you ask me. The animal's always on the defensive. Yeah, Palm Beach County. Yep. Still do, actually. Yeah, I just wouldn't enjoy it. I like feeding them, watching them and stuff, helping them out. Like last night, going home from here, a rabbit got run over. I didn't feel like having dinner after I saw that. Yeah, Palm Beach County is the hottest real estate market in the country right now. Property's crazy. You'd have to be out of your mind. That property was never cheap. It's not like it is now. It's a lot of Miami and East Coast horse people buying up these properties. Oh, good for you. Good, good. Yeah, I wasn't close with my parents at all, even from a young age. They didn't really know anything that was going on. Oh yeah, yeah. That's a big restricted area around there, Pratt and Whitney. What kind of mushrooms were you picking down there? Oh, magic. Oh, there were some down there, huh? Okay. That's one thing on those mushrooms. I know you got to get them from like somebody that knows what they're doing. I wouldn't trust myself picking them, that's for sure. Oh, they did? Oh, good for you. Now, I can understand them giving you some clarity, but how would you explain that they saved your life? Yeah, that's what I want to know. I think these are fighter jets practicing up over here. There's a military operation area not too far. No, the magic mushrooms are small, I think. Yeah, I bet they're out there practicing military flying. Where'd you go, Blake? We want to know how these mushrooms saved your life. Blake's convulsing on the floor right now. He just took a mushroom. Yeah, Blake's choking on a hot dog right now. Made me happy. Oh, wow, Blue. Yeah, that's what I thought. Riding. Yeah, this is definitely military planes up there practicing. No, you just asked a question. That's not prying. Hey, Tammy, how you doing? You had a good time up in Taos? Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? Did you go out to eat while you're up here? Oh, wow. Yeah, it's good. It is, yeah. There's a little bird making a noise near here. I don't see him now. Oh, did you really? Good for you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I never go over there too much. I'm near there, but not like where I'd see the salt block. These damn jets are messing up my audio on my cameras. This chat thing's been working better the last few days. checking it. Relaxing on this beautiful day. Have a good day. Jabo, you've been sleeping a lot more at night, haven't you? How you doing? Be kicking it. just kicking it. No, you can't.